Geometric solid. Okay. A net. All right. It's not like a fishing net that you're thinking of. Okay. This kind of net is a two-dimensional representation of a three-dimensional figure. So if you look down there at the bottom, if I were to take that, cut it out, and fold it, I could make a 3D figure, right? If I took it out and folded it. So this is unfolded, flat, so that means it's two-dimensional. So it's a representation of a 3D figure, but it's two-dimensional. So a net is like taking a shape, a 3D shape, cutting it apart and making it flat. Okay, that's what a net is. Okay, a net can be folded. I'm so slow. Into 3D figure. Okay, and you can use nets to find surface area. Okay, a net has the same number of faces as a solid figure has. Okay, so these are faces. All right, so each thing is a face. That means if I had that solid 3D figure, I would touch each side, and that's the face. They also call it a face. Okay, so what do you think this net here represents? If I took this and I folded this up and this up, oh man, what did I do? Okay, and then I folded this around. What do you think I would get there? A square. Why do you think it would be a square or a cube? Why? Because they're all what? Squares, right? There's 6 sides and they're all square. There's no rectangles there, so it would make a cube. Okay, what about this one? What if I folded this side up and this side up and this side up? What would I make? I would make a pyramid. Now, there's 2 different kinds of pyramids. One is a triangular pyramid. That means the bottom is a triangle. All right? And the other one is a square pyramid. The bottom is a square, but we don't have one of those right here. Okay, what if I folded this? So if I folded these up and then folded this all the way around, what would I make there? A rectangular, it's called a rectangular prism, and we'll talk about that in a bit. What about this one? If I folded this up and then folded these towards it, what would I make there? I would make a triangular prism because it has triangles on the sides. So with your red, we're going to count on this cube how many corners we have. So we're going to say 1, 2, just make a dot there, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so these are vertices or corners, and we have 8 of those. All right, when I unfold this, the net is going to look like this. Okay, it has 6 equal squares. All right, now, I would like you to take your purple and color in just quickly and just kind of shade it so you can still see it. Color in each box, so each box is the same. Okay, so take your purple and just color it in real quick. And then we're going to, just with your pencil, we're going to do a B. That's really hard to see. Okay, we're going to do a B here. Hang on, I think I might do black. So a B here and a B here. Okay, those are our bases. We only have two. So that means a top and a bottom. Okay, so if I folded this up, one of those would be the top, one of those would be the bottom. So this one's a base and this one's a base. Okay, that's kind of hard to see, sorry. All right, so then I have two bases. Okay, so I'm gonna write base. Sorry guys, this is really hard with my hand. So B for base. Okay, I'm gonna write that though, just so I know that's what B means. So base, try to keep that inside your thing if you can. So base. So that B is a base. I have two bases on a cube, a top and a bottom. All right, rectangular prism. Take your red again. We're going to count our vertices. So those are our corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So I have 8 corners, 8 vertices. Okay, can you take your blue and your purple? Okay, you're going to color these rectangles in blue. All right, and then you're going to color the top and the bottom purple. Okay, that just shows me that I'm going to fold the blues together and then fold the purples up. All right, and then I have two bases on here too. I have a top and a bottom. So I have a base here and a base here. All right, now my faces. I have I have 6 faces, okay, but I have 4 rectangles. Four equal rectangles, and then I have 2 rectangles. Okay. These are not squares, those are rectangles. Yep. Do those look like every side is even? So I have 4 equal rectangles, and then I have 2 other equal rectangles. They don't equal each other, but there's 2 and 4. And then I have 2 bases. All right, so I have a top and a bottom. So if I were to fold this up, it would make a rectangular prism, and then I would have a top and a bottom. Okay. All right, I have 1 vertex here, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I have 5 vertices. And then if I were to unfold that, here's my net. Okay, can you take your purple? Let's see if I can make mine just a little bit lighter. And maybe that will help. Okay, so you take your purple and do your triangles with your purple. And then take your green and do your square with your green. Okay, so the purple ones I fold up, and the square one is my, what do you think? This one's my base. So it's my bottom, the base, and then I'm going to fold those up to make a square pyramid. Now I know it's a square pyramid because it has a square on the bottom of it, and then the triangles make the pyramid part. Okay, so this has 5 faces, okay, 4 triangles, and 1 square. Okay, and I have 1 base, and it's 1 square base. I have to remember that a square pyramid has a square base. Okay, so triangular prism, I'm going to do my corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6 vertices. All right, take your blue crayon or color pencil, and I want you to color in your rectangles. So I have 3 rectangles. And then take your purple and do your triangles. Okay, so the blue I would fold together, and then I would fold up my triangles. So I have 5 faces here. I have 3 rectangles, okay, and 2 triangles. Now this here is a base, and this here is a base. So I have 2 triangle bases. All right, and then our last one is a triangular pyramid. So take your red, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 vertices on this one. Okay, and then just take your purple, and you're just going to color all of them in purple because they're all the same. Alright, and then this middle one is your base. So I have 4 equal triangles for my faces. And I have 1 triangle base. Okay, so do you see the difference between a triangular pyramid and a square pyramid?